2nd Street Marvel. It's New Comic Book Wednesday, and here I am in my local comic book shop, Bases Cards and Comics, right here in Lancaster, California, to bring you all my comic book pull list. Now, if you don't know what a comic book pull list is, there should be a video somewhere right up there where you can go and learn a little bit more about that. Now, also before I get into my comic book pull list, I'm going to let you all know that make sure that you stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and all that stuff, because very soon here, I'm going to do a live stream going over the new previews of comic books getting ready to come out in 2 months. We're going to go through here. We're going to decide what's what. We're going to decide what we're getting. We're going to decide what looks good. We're going to have a good time doing it. So make sure you guys, hit the bell notification. All that stuff that I'm supposed to tell you in these videos. Stuff that you know how to do. Alright, so getting started into my comic book pull list. First I'm going to go through Marvel, then DC, small print publishers and all that stuff. You know how this works. And getting started, we're going to be talking about Marauders issue number 10. Guys, this book was very good. I already dropped my review here on the channel. There's probably a card up there somewhere where you can go and learn a little bit more about that. You can watch the review and stuff. It'll link it up there. Guys, I thought I was going to need a refresher course for issue number 10 before I jumped into this. No. Jumped right into it, was ready to go. Waiting for it, man. I've been waiting for this. Been waiting for it. Go out and check out the review. I'm telling you, you'll see. You'll see. The next one I have here is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 43. And you guys know how much I've really enjoyed what Nick Spencer has done with The Amazing Spider-Man over the course of these last 43 issues. There was a handful of issues in there for just a little while that I didn't think were that great. They're just tying into too much. But ever since then, it's been really good. Issue number 43 comes in and ties up what happened in issue number 42 just perfectly. Go back and watch that review of issue number 42. It's here on the channel as well. I really thought it was good. Nick Spencer doing his thing. He's just good at doing what he did in that issue. Just go watch the review, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, now the next one that I have here is Hawkeye Freefall, issue number 5. Oh. Never mind. I forgot they didn't do that. They didn't do that. Moving on into my DC books. You guys don't know I don't read a whole lot of DC here, but the one I've got here from DC is Hawkeye. See? That's how they got me. That's you guys have been watching, you know. We got Hawkman, issue number 23. And you guys know, so convenient that I bring this up at the same time, right? Hawkman, issue number 23. You guys know that DC released this on a digital a few weeks ago. I did my review here on the channel. You can go check it out. There's probably a card up there somewhere for it. I don't know how many cards I can shove in this video, but we're going to push the limits today, baby. Oh, yeah. But we got issue number 23. I bought it on digital. And I bought the physical copy. Just like I said I would. Right? Crazy what happens when you give me options. Hawkeye Freefall issue number 5. You know what I'm saying? Are you out there listening, Marvel? I doubt it, but if you are, hey man, come on, just one issue. Just look, I got Hawkman. I bought Justice League issue number 44 last week as well. Anyway, that's all I've got for DC. Moving into small press and indie publishers. We're starting off with Aftershock Comics. You guys know how much I love Aftershock here. We got Dead Day issue number 1. Guys, this is a $4.99 issue number 1. They put cardstock covers on these. And, that's kind of Aftershock's thing. And, they were really into trade paperbacks. Am I going to do this one on a trade paperback? Am I going to continue to pull this one? Am I going to continue to read it? I don't know. Let's watch the review, and maybe you guys will help me decide. I thought it was actually a pretty decent issue. Like I said, wait for the review. I don't have it shot yet, but it's coming up pretty soon. I thought it was a pretty decent issue. The next one I've got, also another number 1 on Aftershock Comics, $4.99, is Disaster Incorporated issue number 1. This one was interesting. This was interesting because they're taking like a real life situation that happened and making like a supernatural kind of horror tale out of it. I thought issue number 1 was pretty interesting setup. It makes me wonder how many issues this is going to go for, because I think for the pacing, if it's going to just be 5 issues, a little bit slow in issue number 1 if you're going for just 5 issues. Maybe it picks up. Maybe I've seen Stranger. I've seen books do it in 4. So hey, I'm giving them a chance here. The next one we got here is on Boom Studios. You guys know how great titles Boom Studios has been putting out. This is King of Nowhere issue number 2. You guys know how much I've loved what W. Maxwell Prince has done with the Ice Cream Man series over on Image Comics. King of Nowhere, issue number 1 was pretty good. I believe I reviewed that here on the channel as well, guys. You can go watch the review and decide if you want to read issue number 2. This is the only one I haven't read yet, but I can guarantee you if it's anything like issue number 1, it's going to be an interesting read, to say the least. The next one here on Boom Studios Comics is Alienated, issue number 3. And guys, this one right here is one, when it came out, I was kind of interested. Issue number 1 came out, I read it, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. It was pretty good. I'll read issue number 2. Seems kind of, I don't know, like it's going to be about a bunch of insufferable Zoomers. And maybe it is, somewhat. But here in issue number 3, man, they got into some very interesting topics of discussion here. They kind of got, like, I wouldn't say it went dark, but it kind of got a little bit dark here. Because here I was sitting there, like, a couple points I was thinking about rolling my eyes, but then, like, I kept going. I'm like, ooh, man. Hey, all right, you got me. Hey, I'm on issue number 3 anyway. So you got me that far. Now the next one is on one of my favorite publishers. You guys know how much I love Vault Comics. This is Sarah and the Royal Stars, issue number 7. Guys, I don't know if I've ever expressed how much I really, really do enjoy Sarah and the Royal Stars. I think I've underappreciated it here on the channel, but issue number 7 gives me all the reason in the world to praise this book. This book is absolutely great. Look at that cover. Beautiful cover. The cover art is the same art you get on the inside. Great stuff, I'm telling you. Issue number 7 of Sarah and the Royal Stars, definitely one of my favorite of the week. But that's all I've got for my comic book pull list, guys. Let me know down in the comments below, what of these comic books would you like to see me do some more in-depth reviews on? And also, like I said, make sure you stay tuned to the channel. Stay tuned, because we're going to go over those previews here probably. What's up, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope everything is going well with you all. Yeah, that stuff right there, that was pre-recorded. You got me. I'm sorry. Did I get you? Got him. Got him. No, I hope you're all having a very good day today. No, I wasn't really going to go live today, but then, you know, just here over the last couple of hours listening to Adam over at Fanjecture, and, you know, and then the Den of Nerds live here. And I was like, yeah, I'm here around the house, and, you know, got the kids, getting the kids ready and everything for the day, and then, you know, going to go out and do some work, but, you know, going to go out in a little while and get in a bike ride here as well. But I hope you're all doing well today. Let's see who all we got here. See, we got a lot of the usual suspects. We got Eric Heine, Wookie Supremacy, Wayne White. Wookie, it's been a while, man. How you been doing? Man? Cap is here. Captain Pennsylvania. Wayne White says, yo, I'm in the middle of reading Fear Itself from Marvel. I've read it before, but I'm reading it now in my read-through of everything from 2010 forward. Nice, okay. All right. We can make on the street sweet, yeah. Hector Figueroa, Mike Porter, Dylan, what is up? I'm reading every little tired, tie-in and everything. I'm down 90% of it in print. I'm using Comixology to read the rest. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nice. All right, and that's kind of how I like there's events coming up right now, Marvel events getting ready to come up, like the Empire thing. As it's coming out, no, I'm not reading it. I'll wait till it all comes out, maybe on a trade paperback, and I'll go buy the trades on it and read all that. And then, because, like, I'll probably get maybe the main story itself if I'm interested, depending on what everybody says about it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I won't. And then, the tie-ins I'll probably read on, like, on Marvel Unlimited. I might just read it all on Marvel Unlimited, and if I like it, I'll go buy it. Yeah. Hi, friends. Hi, says Wayne White. That's funny. Coachella Coastal, thank you for being here. Hector, I ain't seen you in a while. What's up, man? I know, Hector. Where you been at, man? Wandering Dog, what up? Jonathan Velasquez, thank you for being here. Trinity's in the shop. Yeah, that was something I pre-recorded. I got it recorded, and I didn't do my, I thought I was going to do my comic book pull list videos a little bit differently. like what I wanted to do is I wanted to start releasing them on my business page, like for like the business that I run over there. You know, maybe get some people from my local community into the local to my local comic shop, and maybe, you know, obviously gain some attention from my business as well. And then because I want to go in and start promoting some other businesses within the YouTube channel on my business page. So I was thinking about doing that, but then I was like, I just shot the video and I didn't upload it here on the channel. I was like, I'll put it here and just play it right here really quick, and it gives me a couple minutes to get everything all ready to go. And you guys get to see the comic books I pulled for the week, right? And yes, we are live, Adam. We are live. Tony gets the VIP treatment. You see, he's in the shop alone. I think that just happened. Like that was just happenstance. Just like nobody happened to be there at that time. I have a feeling it's exactly what I think. Brandon Poteet, thank you for being here. Says, are those boxes for sale? What's the link to your store? Yes, those boxes are for sale, but my local comic book shop, they don't do online sales or anything like that. You can probably find those. You can probably find those at a lot of online retailers, I'm sure. This part might be, yeah, that part was pre-recorded. I think it was pre-recorded. Trinity would be typing in the chat. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I seen somebody else in here. Den of Nerds Live, thank you for being here. Will Morgan. Let's see. Spider-Man Show says Trinity for Hawkman. I'd love to see a Hawkman movie. That'd be great. Music Major. Spider-Man Show says audio. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I was getting to, the dub martial arts movie. Well, that's because I didn't have the video. With the way everything runs here through Streamlabs OBS, like that was just like I didn't have the video in here loaded loaded on here. I played it through the photos thing, and just like it wasn't the way it should have been done. It wasn't the way it should have been done. So that's why I went all Bruce Lee on you. But I will tell you, me and some of my old friends, not my old friends, me and my friends, a long time ago. I guess we did some old videos. How about that? We did some videos where we did that, like the whole overdub thing, where it looked all overdub. But basically, what we did, and it was great too. It was great because what we did was basically, I would talk, like there would be two people on camera and two people off camera. And the two people on camera would be going, while the people off camera would be saying the lines. And it was great too because like mine were pretty like a lot of mine were pretty close and pretty spot on, while the other person, like I would be my other friend, his would be like way off, like really like almost not even like ridiculous. And I'm like, it almost looked perfect because it looked like, you know, like one was like, ooh, really close, like one might be speaking American, but we actually both were. But the other one, he was over exaggerated. It was great. It was great. Yeah, but yes, didn't realize the King of Nowhere came out. Yeah, me neither. You know what's funny is yeah, I had my pull list. I got them all. I was getting ready to shoot my pull list video, and I was like, oh crap! I seen it there on the table. I was like, oh man! And I'll show you. There's a couple others too that I picked up that weren't on there as well. I like Alienated 1 and 2 as a younger book that doesn't shy away. Oh, dude, Chris, I'm telling you, issue number 3. You know, I kind of thought the same thing. I was thinking that like Alienated was, you know, one of those kind of like YA books, you know, something. But like issue number 3 kind of got into some like serious. It got into some serious shit. I was like, damn, like they went there in this book. I really liked it, like, because I was kind of deciding, like, nah, I don't know. But I mean, it is still kind of YA, because I mean, just dealing with the world. But like a lot of this is stuff like there's adults out there that need to face some of this stuff. But yeah, no, I thought it was pretty good. And Sarah and the Royal Stars is very good. Yeah. Sarah and the Royal Stars number 7, man. It was great, man. There was some great dialogue in there, some of the interactions. The art in the book, I just absolutely love it. It's a great one. It's one I've definitely underappreciated here on the channel. Like I've talked about, I've done reviews on it and everything, but it's one I've definitely underappreciated here on the channel for sure. For sure. Let's see. Mike Porter says, Trinity, while you're out, oh, dang it. It skipped on me again. While you're out, can you get me a scoop of ice cream? Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, I was pre-recording. I'm too stoned for this. What the hell just happened? That was sweet though. Um, how did Trinity home run that quick? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or run home that quick. I'm just that good. Like instant transmission, baby. Speaking of instant transmission, there's a couple other things that I picked up at my LCS as well that I didn't get there on the thing. I seen later because I've been meaning to pick some of these up, but I just hadn't because I want to start at the beginning when I start getting them. But anyway, I went ahead and picked this up right here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a 3-in-1. Am I turning that the right way? Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. So went ahead and picked this up. This manga is a 3-in-1, so I'm not sure how far this goes. I know it definitely goes from the beginning, like the Dragon Ball series did, just like the cartoon. Um, and then let's see, where's this end up at? Where's this first volume end at? Obviously I didn't read it yet, but let's see where this tale ends. Oh yeah, looks like he's in the okay. They're in the tournament. Yeah, it looks like they're in the world tournament. So it goes through quite a bit through these three volumes. Here in just this one. What I want to do is I want to read these and then because I own all the actual animation ones. All the DVDs of all those. So I want to read this and compare it to the show and see how like how much filler and all that crap is there in there, because we all know like especially in the Dragon Ball Z series they put all that filler and everything in there. I want to see how much of that, obviously there's a lot because they got to animate it, and they obviously they did a lot, but I mean like the real filler stuff, and we all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like if you ever watch Dragon Ball Z, you know the filler stuff I'm talking about. Just yeah. I'm also interested to see, because I don't know that I'm not sure that they're in here through the manga as well. Like Super Android 13 and all the movies and like Trunks, the history of Trunks. Is that stuff in the manga? Are those separate mangas? I don't know. Is anybody out there that has read the mangas know? I get seeing that's where like I'm a fan and I love some Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and shit, but like I'm not like somebody out there is going, somebody boo this man. Yeah. Wait, are those Dragon Balls back there new? No. I've had those since Christmas of not this last year, but the year before. I've had them for a while. Nice looking shop. Yeah, yeah. My LCS is badass. I love it. He did it on a bike ride. Yeah. I see a Broly behind you as well. Yes. There's a Broly poster right there. Right, Broly poster. I've also got this other one. I just haven't. See, things have been crazy. Things have kind of been moving around. I might even be moving a lot of this operation elsewhere. But I've also got like, yeah. I've also got that thing right there. I'm not usually up this early unless I've been up all night. Marvel's Empire is going to have all my money. Yeah, don't do it, dude. Don't do it. just just get the main story. Just get the main story and wait for the tie-in stuff, bro. Or do like I'm gonna do. I'm just waiting for trades. Like I'm done with Marvel events. I'm not doing the event as they happen. I will wait till they come out later and read them. But after reading enough of the events, which has only been several, I'm just done with the events. Because for one, I want to read all the stuff. I like to read all the stuff that's going on in the event, to kind of get the full scope of everything, right? But also just like it was frustrating because like what was the War of the Realms that happened last year? Like you got all this stuff that happens, and then like between issue 3 and 4, they release a bunch of tie-ins that happen between like issues 1 and 2 and 2 and 3, just stuff like that. I'm just like just come out with a sensical order. But at the same time, I also get it too, because not everybody's reading all the tie-ins. Not everybody's reading all this and that, and they got to keep a book coming out regularly, consistently, right? Don't they? Or do they? I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. It's hard to say. I think I'll read the whole Empire thing on Marvel Unlimited. Yeah, see, and that's what I think I'm gonna do is wait for Marvel Unlimited. I talked to the owner of my shop just now. He's trying to get a physical Hawkeye. You know, and here's the thing. Here's the thing with that is how did they not have them printed already? Did they not have them printed already? Like, I don't know how that works because the release schedule of Hawkeye Freefall was really crazy because it was coming out like it came out 1 month and then like the next month it came out again, issue number 2, and then like issue number 3 came out like 2 weeks later, and then issue number like it was really weird. It was really weird the release schedule of it. It wasn't like a bi-monthly mag and it wasn't like a monthly mag. It was like the way it started coming out was really weird. And then yeah, it rushed up to issue number 4, and then issue number 5 was supposed to be it, and then it's like it had to have been like there's got to be copies out there, don't there? They had to have had them printed, I would think. They were literally getting ready to release it. I've got comic books sitting right here that they got ads in for stuff coming out, you know, because they were supposed to come out in April. Like they had them printed already. I need a link for your business site. Would love to check it out. It's down in the description. Down in the description on the site, you can see the Peanut Peddler. It's all there. Alien 81 talk about school shootings, didn't it? Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah. If I remember right. But yeah, and that's kind of like what's going on. What's going on in it, anyways. It's dealing with a lot of it's dealing with a lot of youth type issues, but to me, I read them and like people say they're YA, and I'm like, man, there's adults that don't know some of this stuff in these things, man. There's experiences going, you know what I mean? Like that's like this stuff is just like I like, and that's why I could like I get some of them. Like when you read some of them, how like, oh, this is a YA novel. Like I guess I get that. Like because even like you know people would classify Hexagon from Impact Theory as a YA, and I'm kind of like. I mean, I guess it is. But to me, it's just a good, entertaining book because for me, it tugs on the member berries of The Last Starfighter. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, that's cool. You know, I don't mind that. I don't mind. I don't mind. I like the Last Starfighter. I wonder if I can. Can we do this? Is that a little bit? Do you guys like seeing my face a little bit bigger, a little bit better there? I don't know. Sorry, guys. There. It was just kind of getting to me. There we go. And how about this one? Should I move that up right there, maybe? Is that a little bit better? Sorry. All right, there we go. But yeah, I mean I don't know, cause like I mean I get it. It's like for younger readers and stuff, but like to me like some of these things like they're just good books. Like I've got another one that I'm reading called Shapes on Cave Pictures Publishing. It's really good too, but it's definitely geared towards younger readers. But hey, I like it. It's a good book. I think as long as it's written well, as long here's the thing is as long as it can be thought provoking, that's what I mean. As long as it can be managed to be good and be thought provoking, it's for everybody, really. Yeah, links. Yeah. I watched The Usual Suspects last night. Is it your first time watching that, Wookie? That's a good movie. I like The Usual Suspects. It's a good one. It's got old you know that you know who I'm talking about in there. Yeah, yeah. Have you read any of Batman Eternal comics? You should definitely check those out. They're really awesome. I haven't. The only Batman I've really read comic wise, and I've got a couple that I got. Like I bought like what was it? Action Comics. Was it the Action Comics or Detective Comics 1000 or whatever? And 1001. I got a couple of those. But that's really all I got. And then I just reviewed this one on the channel the other day. The Batman Gates of Gotham. I thought that was pretty good. It was free on YouTube. Oh, nice, nice. That's real Dragon Ball, not the super bullshit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was gonna say, and I seen they have all the supers there as well, and I want to get those and read those, and then maybe compare those to the actual animation when those come out or on DVD, because I haven't seen any of the Dragon Ball Super at all, and I want to just get them, see if they put them in collected editions, just like I've got the other ones back there. Is that Dragon Ball cereal? No, 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 there's no Dragon Ball cereal. Where? No, no cereal. I'm late, but what's up? What's up? What's up, Lavis? How you doing? Those aren't mangas at all. Which ones? Just movies. Oh yeah, those. Yeah, those are all movies. Those right there are movies. Yeah, just this is the only one. This is the only one I've got so far. There's a lot of them, man. It goes through like they're in collections of 3, and I think it goes through like 43 or something like that for just the Dragon Ball series. But again, that's like all of it. Like, see, that was the one thing I didn't realize too, was like Dragon Ball in the manga covers everything from Dragon Ball through Dragon Ball Z. So, Adam from Fanjecture, I remember you were saying that they don't need to do all that Dragon Ball bullshit. They do, because it's relevant. It's all Dragon Ball. Not mangas. Yeah. Rob Van Camp says, I don't think the movies are in the main story, but they have their own side issues. Yeah. They totally, they fit in the larger scheme of everything, because when you watch the Dragon Ball Z movies, like they fit like in the continuity of Dragon Ball, of the Dragon Ball world, if you will, out of continuity, but like they're still kind of in there. Like they're like things are jumbled up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like that. Oh, that's that's nice. I have a small scroll. Nice. Second Street. Does Gohan have kids during the cartoon series or during the comics? Does Gohan have kids during the cartoon series? That I don't know. Didn't Gohan have kids once it went into GT? Was Pan? No. No. I think Pan was in the Z series towards the very end. Towards the very end, but she was like a baby. She was a baby, if I remember right. Trinity, are you streaming? Got that new banger stuck in my head. Yeah, I was listening to that. I'm like, oh, dude. I was trying to get some stuff figured out here really quick with all this stuff. Yeah, that was funny. That was. Hello everybody. The comic book G Spot Gavin, what's up, my brother? Um, people People say they don't like YA but watch cartoons. I don't care if it's for my 7-year-old nephew. I watch good stuff. Yeah, exactly. And that's how I feel about it too. Like I said, Hexagon is a good one. On Impact 3 Comics, it's a great book. YA, psh, my ass, just a good book. Like I said, it reminds me of The Last Starfighter. What's wrong with that? Plus, they're doing something different than The Last Starfighter was as well. You know, you got the kid going up there. My review's coming up on it. There's also, let's get here. I love. Sorry, I was talking about the Dragon Ball movies. You were asking if they were manga. No, they aren't. The Dragon Ball movies. Okay, they're not in the manga. They're not in the manga. Okay. They don't. Okay. I love Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Even love Super. Haven't ever checked out the manga, but sounds cool. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what, like, I've always been a fan. I've just never bought them, so I went ahead and bought them. And they have some new ones they're coming out with, all in color and everything. I'm like, nah, that's all good. That's all good. The only thing that's important is how Piccolo isn't a good guy yet. That way, his character transformation in DBZ makes sense. That's it. Oh, come on. All the crude humor and everything with Master Roshi and Kid Goku and all of that stuff. You know, like like, yeah. Come on, it's all relevant. You kind of have to establish the fact that Master Roshi is a perv, and that's all done. And that Goku is a naive kid, and he's just like, you have to establish all that. And that's all established in the Dragon Ball series, and where he meets his friends. Yeah, Billy Zane plus Trinity equals Lex Luthor. Love the analogy. Ooh. Pan is at the end of Z. Okay, yeah, I thought she was at the very end of Z. Yeah, against Majin Buu. Okay. That that new banger fire. Yeah, that was funny. I don't know how late Trinity is in the comments. Yeah. Trinity besides Iron Man is too easy to pair up an Avenger with a rock band that might match their personalities. Trinity besides Iron Man is too easy to pair up with an Avenger with a rock band that might match their personalities. As in like what bands might match like each one's personalities. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do a show about that. Um, he's close, Love. Yeah, he's close. I'm going to look into the issues covering DBZ on the Den and maybe get that covered more. I like me some DBZ. Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is with all DBs like the old school stuff, like it's old. It's not going anywhere. There's nothing's changed there. They're coming out with Super now, the Dragon Ball Super, but it's still not Dragon Ball. It's still not Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? So like, it's still different. Like you're either into it or you're not. You like it or you don't. But yeah, it's all there. Trinity for Krillin. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'll do Krillin. Why can't I do Piccolo? Can't do Piccolo. Or dare I say, why can't I be Mr. Popo? Is that? Oh, oh, race swapping doesn't work. Like we can't that. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. It's racist to have exactly. Yeah, it's racist to not or to actually put a black guy there because you know what I'm talking about. You bunch of dang racists. If you fried Dragon Balls, they called Mordor Mountain oysters. You have to say, watch this. Netflix is the Castlevania, really good. Okay, Castlevania, all right. Fun, yes. Relevant, no. It's relevant. You still get all the Roshi and Goku stuff fleshed out in DBZ and stuff. No. We're not talking about watching Dragon Ball. We're talking about. Here's what we're talking about, Adam. We've moved on. We're on the manga. We're not talking. It's Dragon Ball. It's not Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. It's Dragon Ball. You son of a bald-headed son of a motherless goat. You're not black enough for either of those characters. Come on, man. Come on. Well, Piccolo, I could be green face. Why can't I green face? Are we not allowed to green face anymore, neither? We're not allowed to green face? Like, I get the blackface thing. It's all good. You know, I'm not, like, for me, like, of course, you know, I'm not sure if you noticed, I'm not black. So, like, obviously, I don't get offended by the blackface stuff. You know, all the stuff, the vaudeville and all that. Just, like, you know, and Jimmy Fallon getting canceled for, like, come on, guys. It's entertaining. You know what? If we're gonna cancel Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Fallon has to apologize, I want a fucking apology from C. Thomas Howell. He literally made a movie where he was in blackface most of the whole damn movie. I want an apology from Robert Downey Jr. too. I want an apology from everybody. You know what? Fuck it. The whole world just owes me an apology. Give me an apology, world, and we're good. And you can do whatever you want, right? Because that'll make it all good. If you apologize, it makes everything all good. Everything goes away. Just apologize. Just apologize to me, world. What I want you to do to apologize to me is down in the links. You all got to send me $1 as your apology. Every single one of you. There's links down in the description to send direct donations, or you become a monthly Patreon supporter for $1. You got to do all of those things. You got to do all of those things. You got to do all of those things for me to accept your apology. Because you all owe me one. Because you're all a bunch of racists. All of you. Everybody. Otherwise, we're going to cancel all your movies. We're going to cancel all your comic books. We're going to cancel your Twitter, your Facebook, your I don't know, whatever else there is to cancel. We're going to cancel you, pal. Popo is already in blackface, so it's cool. Oh, Trinity, who's your favorite Dragon Ball Z villain from every generation of Dragon Ball? As far as what exactly? Are you talking about like Emperor Pilaf? Pilaf was hilarious. Okay, Pilaf was good. Obviously when the Saiyans came out, you know, Vegeta came out, he was a great villain. I mean, really there was only one villain per in each one anyway, in each little like is that what you're talking about? In each little saga, there's really only one villain. I mean, like but I would say like one of my favorite villains overall I don't know. Cell was pretty bad. Cell was pretty great. Cell was pretty great. Obviously Majin Buu. Frieza is obviously pretty badass. It still ended up coming back. I don't know that I necessarily have a favorite one. Um, I mean maybe Piccolo. Um, Eric Heine says, "Did you answer my last question about who's the Eradicator? I missed it. Yeah, that was like last week or something, man. That was like last week, wasn't that? Wasn't that last week?" Part in your general direction. Every time I come here, I need, I end up watching Three Amigos. Yeah, I know, right? Valen got canceled for that. Yeah, yeah. People are, yeah. Green face is the most racist of all. Be better. Oh man. Yeah. So did RDJ. Yeah, Donald Glover for Piccolo. Oh, how about Donald Glover for nothing? I've been saying son of a motherless goat for years and years. Absolutely. How about just no live action Dragon Ball because it's always trash? No, well, it's not. It's not. It can be there can be live action. Just I don't have the resources to make the movie. Um Hold up, RDJ didn't do blackface. He was proper color and it was tastefully funny. There's a difference. How did you hear my saying? Son of a motherless goat is damn near a Wayne trademark. Yeah, yeah, right? Yeah, for Master Roshi. Ooh, yeah, Master Roshi would be fun too. Yeah, that'd be fun too. Green chicks are hot. Just ask Captain Kirk. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Yoda wouldn't appreciate green face. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They did good with his tone, yeah. How come nobody ever wants to do light skin face? Oh man, you know what? Like, it reminds me of this skit that was on Saturday Night Live with God, who was on that skit? I can't remember who this skit was on, but it was an old one. They're all sitting there on the talk show, and they had what's his name on there? Oh man, damn, I can't remember his name all of a sudden. Shit, he's like SNL alum, but they were like, well, what do you think about the rumor that the light skinned black people were smarter than dark skinned black people, and the guy's just sitting there looking all pissed off and triggered, like I can't remember how it went, but dude, like the skit was hilarious. I'm pretty sure that was the one with oh man, not I can't remember his name all of a sudden. Dude, it was like hilarious though. Man, like old school SNL was great. Old school SNL was great. I'm so light skinned. My last name is White. Oh, Frieza and Cell. Yeah, I was gonna say I like Frieza and Cell. Yeah. Um, the Cell Saga was the pinnacle of DBZ in my opinion. Yeah, I think it kind of was. I mean, like, cause Majin Buu was cool. I like Majin Buu. That was all fine and dandy. Um, I like Majin Buu, but it was like, and that's why I kind of want to read the manga because it seemed like a lot of that kind of dragged out and everything. It's like it could have been all shortened up. I think. Um, let's see. Yeah, brothers. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, brothers did. Wayne's brothers did whiteface in that movie. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, white chicks. That's true. And that was done very distastefully. I can't believe they made fun of white people. Don't you know you can't do that? You can't make fun of white people. You can only make fun of black people and Hispanics and Asians. I don't want to hear any of your bullshit excuses. There's no making fun of white people. They get offended. Monkey Boy and the Seven Balls was great. Monkey Boy and the Seven Balls is great. Yeah, I know, because like they were saying, is that the, because I know there was something like a Chinese tale that was like basically, it was kind of like the same thing when Akira Toriyama did it. Who's the villain that Goku had to face to unlock Super Saiyan God form? The villain that Goku had to face. Wasn't that when he was fighting in Battle of Gods in the movie Battle of Gods? Pretty sure that was in that movie. You should go watch it. It's a good one, Anthony. Light skin face, good day, Trinity. Rosetta, I hope all is well with you. I hope everything has been going good. Panzer says, Eddie Murphy did light skin face in Coming to America. Oh, yeah. He did that too. I know I'm not offended, but you can imagine if they made African American version of white chicks where a couple of white dudes dressed up as black girls. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Dave Chappelle did whiteface in the racial draft. Yeah. Yep. Whatever, I saw that one. How did I miss this? New SNL is too political to be funny. Well, old SNL was too political. They were too political. See, the difference is they did more than just that. They focused on doing comedy skits as well. Now SNL just does political. Like the last time I watched, all they were doing was political stuff, and it was like, well, like I don't like I'm okay. Like you can make political jokes all day long. That's fine. Saturday Night Live has always done that, but like when every skit is that, it's I don't know. Just no, no. um, especially in this mixed race era, skin tone means nothing. I look like a ghost and I'm very native. Yeah, right, exactly. And that's the thing is like that's the thing is yeah. We don't have time to go into that right now. We don't have time to go into that. But we got some stuff we want to talk about because we're gonna things are gonna start heating up on the channel here really soon. We're gonna be changing some shit up here. We're gonna be changing some shit up. I have to go now. My phone is almost going to recharge. Talk to you later. All right, take it easy, Eric. When I would think it's hilarious, but America wouldn't have it. Beerus. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Who he had to fight? Yeah, in Battle of Gods. Yeah, Battle. They make fun of white people a lot in South Africa. Those guys are hilarious. Yeah. And Indians, and I mean feather in the hair Indian, not dot on the forehead Indian. Right. Wish me luck this weekend, Trinity. Still got events going on, and broke 3 bones and 2 toes. Oh, ouch. Well, I hope all is well, Rosetta. Hopefully you get better. Yeah, be well, and yeah, good luck. Good luck this weekend. Card carrying. Yeah, right. Wandering Dog says, hence too political. Okay, here we go. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, absolutely, Rosetta. That sucks. Josh Brolin playing Thanos is just wrong. You put people with balls on their face out of a jaw. Yeah, right? Off to work, bye, everyone. Take it easy, Gary North. Okay, guys, now, yeah. There was another book that wasn't there on my pull list that I got. I didn't realize came out, and that's this right here. Black Widow, issue number 1, written by Kelly Thompson. Look at that cover. Yeah, it's a decent cover. Issue number 1, written by Kelly Thompson. How do you guys think this went? How do y'all think it went? Trained to be the world's greatest spy from childhood, Natasha Romanoff is an ex-KGB assassin, an ex-agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., and a sometimes Avenger. Throughout a long life of very little love and a lot of hate, the widow has never known peace until now. No, it's not buffering. It didn't freeze up. Let me read that again. Throughout a long life of very little love and a lot of hate, the widow has never known peace. Until now. This is fucking Carmen Sandiego or what? No. And you are making an assumption there. There's some excellent shots here. Some good action shots here going on in this comic book here. At the beginning. Black Widow doing what she does, coming in, being a badass. Love it. Love it. And then we see through the course of the story, what ends up happening is she gets brainwashed. She becomes brainwashed. She's no longer like being like a spy in disguise or anything. She's not on a mission or anything, but she ends up getting brainwashed. Nothing new for Black Widow, right? It's kind of it happens. It happens in Black Widow. It happens to Black Widow. And yes, you're making assumptions that I don't. You're making assumptions that I don't like Kelly Thompson. What she did in the Captain Marvel series, it's just kind of boring. It's not really like action packed and draws me in. I'm gonna have a review for this coming up here on the channel very soon. I'm gonna have a review for that one. Yeah, it'll be interesting. The King of Nowhere 2 is pretty good. Dead Day and Disaster Inc. were pretty good. Pretty good books as well. Make sure you get out and check those out. But guys, yeah, make sure, one thing you should make sure you do is tune into the Trailer Park Live tonight. You guys know it's Friday, so make sure you tune into the Trailer Park Live tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be a good time. We've got some things to discuss. Things have been here over the past week, kind of been rethinking some things, a whole lot of things, how we want to do stuff, kind of some stuff to, kind of get some of these videos popping just a little bit more, you know what I mean? Because, like I've been talking with you guys, I was talking with you guys a while back about my comic reviews and stuff like that, and like, how some of them hit good, some of them don't. Obviously, so many people want the X-Men stuff, but there's also need to bring a little bit of excitement. We're gonna stir it up a little bit, right? We're gonna go in and we're gonna change up the format, a little bit on some of the comic books. I've been talking about launching the channel memberships here on the channel, and we're gonna do that soon. I wanted to kind of back it up a little bit and wait just a little bit because I wanted to switch some stuff up and change a little bit of the format of things. Just a little bit. So we can, I don't know. Hopefully get a little bit more views over on some of the comic reviews and things like that. I've got some other books that I've got to review. Also, going to be starting to cover some other different things out there in the world. You guys know that there's some things that I just like. I'm not really, like all that clickbaity news out there. Like I'm into the clickbaity news. I'm into hearing it and everything. Like I'm not like a scooper. I don't have an inside guy or anything like that to do all that scooping stuff. I'll talk about some of the topics and things like that that's going on, and we're going to talk about some of the topics and things going on here. Some of the stuff that I don't normally do here on the channel. Because for the most part, I like to gear my comic reviews towards saying, hey, like. I think this comic book is good. I think you should get out to your local comic book shop and maybe pick this one up. And maybe tell you, like, I didn't like this one, but you might like it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I guess, here's what it is, guys. I think maybe Have maybe we just been playing it a little too mild with the comic reviews, with the movie reviews, with everything here on the channel? I don't know. I feel like maybe it's time to spice things up a little bit because, sometimes spicy content can be good. And does spicy mean drama or anything? No, just spice. We're gonna spice things up a little bit. You know what I mean? Because have you ever grilled a hamburger and you sit there and you make the little hamburger and you toss it on the grill and you just cook it? It comes out, maybe toss some cheese on it before you take it off the grill and you put it in a bun or something, or maybe you're like me and you do lettuce wrap and you eat it and it tastes so good, right? But then, like say you make that same hamburger patty, you make it, yeah, that thick. It's got to be thick. You make your hamburger patty. You add some salt. You add some pepper. Maybe seasoning salt instead of salt. Maybe some seasoning salt. Maybe a little bit of garlic. Maybe you add in. Maybe you get some of that Cajun spice. You toss a little bit of Cajun spice on there. Maybe you put some Worcestershire sauce on there a little bit. Put it on the grill as it's grilling. Once you flip it, maybe you put a dash of barbecue sauce on there, or maybe some stubs, or maybe yeah. Maybe do anything like that. Toss a little bit of cheese on there. You add some spice to it. You add a little bit of flavor. And the thing is you got to do these things before you cook the burger. You can't add the spice on later, right? You got to cook the burger that way. So yeah, some things are gonna get interesting because, guys, there's a whole bunch of fucking weirdos when it comes to when it comes to all these things that we love. These movies, these comic books, music, all these different kinds of things. There's a whole bunch of fucking weirdo things going on. For one, we're fans. It's the fan world, right? We're a little weird anyway. We're fanatical about stuff, and we're not going to break down the etymology of words and all that bullshit. We're not going to go into that. We're just going to go into the real fan shit. That's what we're going to get into. And we're going to dive in to some of the weirdo fucking topics that people want to talk about, like politics and comic books and movies. We're going to get in and we're going to talk about some of those things. We're going to talk about some of the other weirdos out there as well. We're going to get into some of that stuff. We're going to spice it up a little bit. It's going to be fun. If you didn't blink, I would swear the stream froze. Yeah, when do heroes ever know peace? Like they are always into something. Yeah, absolutely. The pause of disappointment. Trinity, if there's a live-action movie version of Dragon Ball Z again, should whatever movie studio decides to do it use real martial artists for the movie? Are these real martial artists actors? Are they actors? Because you need actors to make a movie, not martial artists. Now, you can teach an actor to do the moves and all that stuff. Now, for fight scenes, obviously, you could always cut. You get stuntmen and stuff like that. So, yeah, obviously. Drop a link to the trailer park. I don't have links, or I don't have you. You just gotta, what you have to do is you have to subscribe to the channel and you have to hit that little bell notification. Or you could just check. I'll soon have a schedule up of streaming things and shows and stuff that's going to be going on. But it's going to be fun because things are just weird, and this world is full of weirdos. And I do my best to not talk about weirdos, but apparently we're going to have to get in and start talking about some weirdos because, well, yeah, because weirdos. And here's the thing. Is everybody has their opinions on stuff, and everybody's entitled to their opinions. Everybody's allowed to have their opinions. That's okay. Not everybody sees things eye to eye, and it's okay to disagree about things. But there's no point in trying to argue your point with somebody you're over your philosophies, right? You don't like something, you just don't like it. There's no point in fighting over it. There's no point in me talking to you like I'm going to try to convince you to see my way. It's pointless to even have that discussion. Completely pointless. For me to sit here and discuss any kind of my opinion, like on fandom bullshit, all these little things with you to try to change your mind, it's pointless. Your mind's made up. But for us to discuss and talk about things about why we like this or why we like that, and here's why, that is a discussion to have. Why we disagree about it. Yeah, that's a good discussion to have. But me trying to come at you and have a discussion from the point of trying to change your mind, it's pointless. Unless you're looking to have your mind changed. And a lot of people do that too. They look, they'll act like, oh yeah, change my mind. I'm looking to have my mind changed. No. You're just looking to fight. You're just looking to be a weirdo. I don't know, just like, is your mind open to changing your mind? Some people's aren't. Like my mind, it's open to being changed on just about anything. I'm open to having discussions, and maybe you have some viewpoint to share that maybe might actually change my mind about something. It could. There's only a few things that I really have. There's only a couple things that I really have my mind set in stone on. Just a few of those things. Just a few. Anything else? Hey, I'm open to hearing your reasons for why you feel this way or that way or anything like that. Completely open to having that discussion. The trailer park where a dead hooker ain't that big a deal. Yeah, absolutely. You want to see a dead body? Yeah, it's right here on the 2nd Street. Yeah. You're so specific. Oh, really? Sweet, I'm new to the channel. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah. Welcome, Wandering Dog. If you're here for the Trailer Park Live tonight, you might have fun. What the fuck was that? Trinity always stirred up on the trailer park. Thanks, Trinity. I have to go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The trailer park gets fun. You want to know how fun it gets? You know what? Here's maybe, I don't know if that's what we're going to talk about tonight necessarily, but you want to talk about, go back to the Trailer Park Live from February 7th, 2020. So true. Most people can't see both sides of an argument, no matter how logical or respectful you are to them. Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's the thing. People engage in it. It's just like they're booger picking. They're booger picking for each other, going, "Oh yeah, you know what?" Yeah. No point in trying to have a conversation with somebody to try to convince anybody of anything. Flat earthers can go second. I'm sick of those. Yeah. You know what? Wookie, the world's flat, bruh. I seen it on a map. Laid it out on the table. It's flat, bruh. Wish there were more people like you in the world. Trinity, dialogue is the singular catalyst for change in the world, and without dialogue, we will continue to be divided. Absolutely. But it's not just dialogue. Because just having dialogue doesn't really do anything. But being open to having dialogue certainly is. Being closed off to it definitely doesn't help anybody. But it's not just about having dialogue. There's all these things out there that people, all these words in the world that actually mean things that people get confused with each other. Like people always think about prejudice and racism as the same thing, but they're not the same thing. They're very different from each other. You can be prejudiced and not be racist. Right? You can. You can be prejudiced and not be racist. So, I mean, but you would know it because if you're prejudiced, you're just racist these days, right? Right? Isn't that how it goes? But it takes more than that. The entire point of identity politics is division. Right? If you let it be, if you let it be. Absolutely. And that's the thing is, that's kind of the point of a lot of the things I'm getting at is it doesn't have to be, because there's one thing that you don't have to. There's one thing that you absolutely don't have to do. Partake. That's it. You don't have to partake. Anyway, guys, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that you hit that little bell so you get those notifications and stuff, because tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to be doing the Trailer Park Live. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. We're going to be doing, so like I said, we're going to be here over the weekend. I'm going to see if I can get something. I know you probably saying I've been saying that. Dude, I've been busy with a lot of stuff. You guys know I run my own business, so we're gonna get some videos, and we're gonna talk about some spicy things. Those channel memberships, now that I've really thought about some stuff, they're coming up. We're gonna get some stuff here on the channel. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be spicy. People are gonna hopefully love it. I don't know. Gonna be start doing some things that I don't necessarily want to do, but we'll see how it works out. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for being here today. You all have a very good day. Make sure you're subscribed and all that stuff for, like I said, Trailer Park Live is coming up tonight, so you're gonna want to do that. Gonna have I've got a couple more comic book reviews from the week to get shot. I still got a couple of those to do, and then just also getting some other things ready to launch those memberships and everything. But anyway, guys, you all have a very good day. We'll see you all tonight on the Trailer Park Live.